Sometimes the best advice in life does not feel right when you hear it first. In fact, you may even argue against it. You may think they don't understand today's world. But years later, you realize that advice changed your life. Today, I want to share one such lesson my father gave me, a lesson about debt and the EMI trap and financial freedom. Welcome to Inner Quest Healing Talks, conversations for stress to bliss. I'm your host, Ravindra Murthy. Today's episode is very personal because this is not about any theory. It's about a lesson my father taught me, a lesson that shaped the way I planned my financial life, and honestly, one of the best decisions of my life. Let me take you back. My father built his dream home around 1965. Those days, getting a loan was not easy. Even though he was working in a bank, there was no easy home loans like today. No quick approvals or instant EMI offers either. He somehow managed to arrange money from 2-3 places and built his dream home. However, repayment was equally difficult. He experienced a lot of pressure. He worked in 2 other places. Early morning, before going to bank, he used to do accounting work in a milk dairy. And after bank hours, he used to do accounting for a watchworks company. He used to share this story with me multiple times. In today's world, it can be considered as multiple streams of income, but remember, it is not passive income that he was getting. He struggled with the burden and stress of debt, and that experience stayed with him. Years later, I started my career in late 90s. And in the early 2000s, like many young professionals, I wanted to invest in a property. At that time, home loans had become more easier. EMIs were normal. So everyone said, take a loan, think big, scale up. And honestly, I was also tempted. But my father advised me differently. He said, please don't fall into the EMI trap. He didn't say this from fear. He said this from his own experience. He had lived through the struggle, and he didn't want his son to go through the same stress. He told me, Ravi, be contented. Invest with the money you already have and grow slowly. At that time, around 2000, 2001, there was also dot-com burst and there was a recession in the IT industry. So there were job uncertainty, fear, job instability, and I was also confused. Should I buy a bigger property with loan or settle down with a smaller one without debt? And honestly, we argued, but I felt maybe I'm missing out. Maybe this is how wealth is created. But finally, I decided no loan, and my father was also happy. I won't lie. There were moments I regretted it. Sometimes I thought maybe I should have gone bigger, especially when I saw people buying large properties, taking bigger bets, scaling faster. But life teaches you in unexpected ways. Years later, in 2010, 2011, when I wanted to start my own company, I realized something very powerful. Because I had no EMI pressure, I had freedom. Even during those stressful times, even when IT had turbulence, even when uncertainties came in, I had a breathing space. I didn't have the fear of how will I pay EMI. That freedom turned out to be a blessing. And today, looking back, I feel this was one of the best decisions of my life. Not because debt is always bad, but because for me, peace mattered more, freedom mattered more. Even experts advised me take loan, leverage money, scale investment, and maybe mathematically they were right. But emotionally, financially, for my lifestyle, I chose to be different. And today, I have seen many of my friends and relatives struggle with EMIs and work for repaying the EMI. How can one focus on work if your energy is sucked in stress and anxiety of job security? Not only that, I also know some of my close relatives and friends who even sold their property due to job loss and being unable to repay the home loans. That said, I feel deeply grateful to my father because he gave me something beyond financial advice. He gave me freedom from fear, and that changed everything. I want to leave you with a few questions. Ask yourself honestly, am I building wealth or building pressure? Are my financial investments giving me peace or anxiety? Am I chasing scale or building freedom? And remember, there is no one right answer. Just close your eyes, listen to your inner voice, and decide what aligns with your life. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who may be silently carrying a similar financial stress. Because sometimes one conversation can change a life. This is your host Ravindra Murthy. Thank you for joining me today. Take a breath, take it slow, and remember, bliss begins within.